Hey, what's up everybody? Before we get into today's CAD vs. CAD tournament highlight, I just wanted to remind you that we have been adding a lot of the models from the tournament to the library over at tootalltoby.com. So if you ever want to challenge yourself to see if you can build these models yourself and to use the clock to see how fast you can construct these 3D models from a 2D drawing using any 3D CAD system, visit us at tootalltoby.com. You can get started totally for free with a free account. And I hope you guys enjoy today's CAD vs. CAD tournament highlight video. And Phil, what do you think it's going to be? What drawing we're going to see next?
Oh man, I don't know. This is a tough one. Let's go in between. Let's go 3.
Let's go with 3. I like it. I like it. All right, guys, here we go. The Wheel of Fate. I'm going to do a little shuffle here. Shuffle, 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 and spin. Love seeing our competitors trying to troubleshoot through that thing. Such a heartbreaker there for M. But we move on to drawing number 4. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. This CAD vs. CAD battle, of course, is also sponsored in part by our friends over at Xometry. We got to give a huge shout out to our friends over at Xometry as well. Don't forget, you guys can use the discount code TOBY20 CAD to save $200 on your first order, and that coupon code will be available until the end of February. And here we go. This CAD vs. CAD battle begins in 3, 2, 1, go. What is the mass of this multi-body part or assembly in XX.X pounds? We got another challenge here in inches. Guys, this is in inches and pounds. Inches and pounds. The unit system, I apologize, the unit system says mmgs. That should say inches. This is in inches. Little mistake there on the drawing. My bad. That unit system is inches. This is a challenge in inches. So make sure you're using inches there, and then this is in pounds. And we see here that this is a multi-body, multi-material challenge in inches, and all these dimensions are in inches. Let me just type that in here as well. In inches. Go. So both of our runners looking at this thing. Let's flip over to this CAD vs. CAD battle. We've got M on the left using Plasticity. We got Dom on the right using SolidWorks. And looks like they've both looked at this thing. I saw Mehtab in the chat said this is the easiest one today. Still hard. Shows the increase of level. Yes. True. So both of our runners looking at this thing. This is right in Dom's wheelhouse, huh? He likes the outdoors and he likes building projects. This is a true outdoor project if ever there was one. Mehtab says, I don't listen to the chat. I can see the Plasticity user interface as the grid snaps to 1 inch. So, and units is set to inch. So I think M got it as well. So we're good. And founder at work, WORK. So I wonder if that's the company he was talking about.
It's quite the start for both of them. Dom, I think, is going for everything in one file this time around.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this looks like it's a new, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's interesting. You know, M started out with that pole coming up from the bottom, again, kind of using that primitive, bringing that pole up from the bottom. And then we see Dom here, like you said, looks like he's modeled the birdhouse and the roof together in one file this time. See if that causes him any problems when it comes to, okay, it looks like he's gonna use the geometry from the roof and from the house there to kind of cut out the house. We've got an exploded view, of course, on the drawing to help make it clear to our runners what's going on inside of that house.
Yeah, I don't know what your plan is with this birdhouse here, Toby, but that's quite the pole that thing is on.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's a 3-inch pure solid plain carbon steel. So, you know, if there's a zombie apocalypse or anything, this birdhouse is still going to be standing, or at least that pole will be.
He's got that concreted into a 9-inch slab.
Exactly.
Too, so.
Exactly. We're making sure this thing doesn't go anywhere.
It is quite interesting because, again, now we're seeing Plasticity really take off in M's case, where he's he's cranking along on this now.
Yeah. Really moving through this thing quickly. And really, really interesting how well Plasticity is able to get this geometry into the state that he needs it in. And now we see he's got that extra face, and then boom, he just clicks on it and pushes it right through, and now that face is gone. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Meanwhile, we see Dom. Looks like he's got the house created. He's got the roof created. But what is this thing going to set upon? And looks like he's just going to... It's kind of flaunting using the Ivan exploit there.
It's funny looking back at the drawing and that how much my brain has to be aware of the material choices. And there's times where you see PEG and I'm thinking material, not peg.
Oh, yeah. I can see how that can maybe a little confusing. Yeah, that's, of course, a little peg there for the bird to stand upon as they're entering and exiting the house.
100%. That one threw me off when I glanced back at the drawing real quick. Is something is PEG, and I'm thinking like, oh, wow, these 3D printed parts in here too?
And Dom
with an answer.
Comes in with an answer here. Sub 5 minutes, 70.51 pounds. The correct answer is 70.5 pounds, plus or minus 0.1. And that is correct. And so congratulations to Dom getting that correct under 5 minutes. Wow. And look at M on the left. He's still moving forward with this thing, and he's almost got it done as well. Really impressive from both of our runners. Dom, of course, using a little bit of an Ivan exploit there, kind of locating that pole wherever he wanted, locating the peg wherever he wanted, but not really necessary on a model like this, considering everything is centered. Very nicely done to both of our runners. Very impressive from both of our runners. And like you said, Phil, really cool to see Plasticity get a chance to shine there a little bit and show that it's able to create the object.